This is Unit 4, Learning Outcome 2, Top Up. After completing my Prezi and then the pitch, I felt that it went quite well, but for my presentation skills, I thought they could have been improved on. Although there was little I could do to improve with the way I directed my pitch to my target audience, the way I directed it to my targeted audience, and also with my comic aspects to my Prezi pitch, such as some images. So one example is a calculator when I was talking about the technology. Also captions, such as in the games section, I said that the section was going to be very black and white. Basically it was a way of me stating that the section was going to be very straightforward, plain and simple. As for the terminology that I could have added, I felt that there generally wasn't much I could have done to improve on that, to further direct my pitch at my target audience. It would have had the possibility of going off topic and possibly even confusing my audience by adding loads of subject terminology into my pitch. Where engaging my audience is concerned, I felt that my efforts were as effective as they could have been without extending my pitch's runtime. So I think I engaged with my audience quite well with several videos which I had to cut short because it took a bit too long and they were quite long. But I felt I generally got my point across, and that also showed through the feedback I received on Twitter. It was very helpful and constructive feedback. Some telling me that I needed to focus it a little bit more. Even Scott told me that it needed to be a little bit more focused. And also had a comment from Ed Day, who said that I had to make sure I wasn't being too biased. Other than that, the only improvement I could have made to the presentation was making my end goal more clear to my audience, as I had to restructure my aim or question in my final FMP piece. It was the entire structure of the actual question that I was asking. So instead of it being how important the uses and how important those three aspects were to the games industry, I then had to change it to how they are used and how and why they are used and what their importance is, or their importances are, so in relation to the games industry. So other than that, it all went quite well.